Yeah, yeah. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's a Nets World Sunday. Nets World Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's Nets World Sunday. Oh my God. Katie and Kyrie. 7-Eleven is back. 7-Eleven is back. Oh my God. Oh my God. 7-Eleven is back, y'all. Shout out Nets Nation. Shout out Nets World. Everybody tuned in right now. Happy Sunday. Let me shout out everybody that's in here. What's good, Tidarian Kilbury? Yo, what's good? The Real Royal, what's up? What's up? Jaden was good. Elijah Hall, yo, what's good? Great dub, yep. The W's. The Real Royal, what's up, bro? SKTS, what's up? Mr. Notorious, what's good? What's good? Mark Wilson, what's up? What's up? Nicholas, what's good? Who else is in there? SKTS, yo. Jay Lopez, yo. Bape, what's up, Bape? Lenny, what's good, Lenny? Logic, what's good, Logic? Who else is in here? Mr. Notorious, what's up? What's up? Just Nisha, hey, Nets Nation. Sargon, what's good? Sargon, Gary Burns, yo. Brisk, JC, what's good? Nets Nation, yeah, we go hard. Rio, what's good? Rio, yeah, we number one. Daily Dose, what's good? Daily Dose, what's up? Everton, what's good? Everton, Cash Chaser, yep. Cash Chaser, Don Mike, what's good? Brian Flores, yo, what's good? Dream Fiends, what's up? Yeah, so P.S. Savage, what's good? KD's Trilogy, what's good? Yeah, so my take of the game was, again, this was a good game, honestly. It was a great game to watch on a Sunday. Everything, the defense could have been better, again, but, it was just a back and forth. It was a lot of back and forth. And I think the Nets in that fourth quarter really played. They really kind of locked up in that fourth quarter. That first 9 minutes, I feel like we held the Suns. We got like 4 stops, 5 stops. We piled up the stops in that fourth quarter. That's how we were able to get that big lead in the fourth quarter and just end it from there. You know what I'm saying? Now, 30 assists. I'm looking at the team stats. 30 assists, only 10 turnovers. That's amazing. 3-1 ratio. That's just what we need. You know what I'm saying? 30 assists is great. Only 10 turnovers is really great. That's a good turnaround. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, if we keep the turnovers down from 10 or less, I think that will be a great accomplishment, Let me see what people are saying. Shout out Jaden. Katie combined. Yeah, they combined for 67. Yeah, 7-Eleven was just amazing to watch today. Kyrie was on fire. Like, I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, this man, I don't think, let me look at his stats. Hold on. Let me look at his stats. Yeah, this man was unbelievable. 34 points. 11 assists. The thing with Kyrie today was he was a distributor of the ball today too. Like, he was a facilitator today. Like, he was amazing. And then the weird part is, KD didn't play the first 16. Was it the first 16 minutes? He didn't play the whole first quarter, and then he got in like the middle of the second quarter, and he still had 34 points. Like 34 points in 20. What was it in 21 minutes? Oh my God. 33 points in 21 minutes is insane. The efficiency of 7-Eleven is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rate of how they score so efficiently is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sight to behold, especially KD. Like, I wasn't expecting KD to hit 30 today, and he actually hit 30 in less than 30 minutes. I think he had 27 minutes. It was just amazing to watch. It was just primetime TV. Somebody said Kyrie's a solid defender. People don't be giving him credit. Yeah, the last 2 games, Kyrie has really locked up on defense. Like I said, the other game, he wasn't good shooting wise, and he did everything else. Like, he locked up. I think he had like 3 steals or something like that last game. And this game, it was good defense. I saw something interesting that, like I said, I don't really have any criticism for this game, except for the switching. The switching kind of hurt us. Now, the switching with the Suns, right? they were abusing the switches. But then I was watching KD's post game stream. Oh, post game stream. Well, his post game conference. I was watching KD's post game conference, and he said that the switching actually got Chris Paul off his rhythm. Like he said, it was better for them to switch like that, so Chris Paul can get off his rhythm, because usually when Chris Paul calls for the pick and roll, he abuses that drop coverage. You know what I'm saying? He abuses that drop coverage because, Chris Paul's mid-range is amazing. So he attacks that mid-range and he's able to either pass or hit that mid-range shot. But KD said that the switching helped disrupt Chris Paul's rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, if you watch this game, Chris Paul was not a huge factor in this game. Devin Booker was killing. Devin Booker was killing us. I think Devin Booker had 30-something points. But Chris Paul wasn't a huge factor in his game. They kind of shut Chris Paul down. Not shut him down, but just took him out of his game. And maybe that's why KD said it was the switching that helped that. So maybe the switching ended up helping in the end. I know a lot of Nets fans are upset about the switching. So somebody said TLC did not play. Yeah, finally, right? Somebody said Terminator, shout out the real Roy. Whoever thinks that Mike James dude is better than Chioza. Oh man, here we go. Here it is, and it begins. It's too early for this. It's too early. He said Mike, and we got to talk Mike James, right? Now that KD and Tyler Johnson is back, we're gonna talk about Tyler Johnson soon. I'm gonna call it Discord. But now that Tyler Johnson is back, I feel like we're not going to see Mike James a lot now. His minutes got really reduced. I mean, Steve Nash still put him out there with Tyler Johnson, and Mike James did look good, distributing. I think he had one assist. I think he had an assist to Tyler, and he had 2 points or something like that. But now that the KD and Tyler are back, I don't know. I think Mike James' minutes are going to go down unless Steve Nash continues to put him in that second unit with Tyler Johnson, Somebody said TJ had under. Yeah. TJ was really good today. I was really shocked. Shout out Imad. He said, "Told y'all Tyler Johnson." Yeah, Tyler Johnson was pretty good. Not gonna lie. I wasn't. I wasn't really a fan of seeing Tyler Johnson today because I thought he wasn't gonna be on point. But he was, let's say, 8 points plus 12, 2 assists, 1 rebound. That's not bad. Kyrie 34 points plus 5, 12 assists, and then KD 33 points off the bench plus 11, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 12 for 21 in 28 minutes. Shamet had 5. Joe Harris and Jeff Green had 10. Again, the combination of Joe Harris and Jeff Green has been great. You know what I'm saying? Joe Harris and Jeff Green has just been amazing for us the last couple games. And DJ, shout out DJ with the rebounds. DJ 6 points, 12 rebounds. DJ was okay. Yeah, for Tyler Johnson, that is. What did he shoot from 3? 2 for 4. Yeah, he was. Like I said, Tyler Johnson is a spot up shooter now. He's not even a point guard anymore. Let me call Discord. Hold on. Y'all. Hold on. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. I'm gonna call the Discord right now. Happy Sunday. It's early. The sun's still out. Hold on, y'all. Yo,
AJ, what's up?
Yo.
What up, AJ?
Yeah, man. Good win. Good W. It's a good W. You know what I'm saying? Great W. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It is early. It is, early stream.
Yeah, it's early. Yeah, so how did you guys feel about the game? I mean, like I said, for me, there's not much criticism I could really take out of this because it was, it was just a great game to watch. But the only thing that kind of bugged me was the switching, and I know a lot of people are talking about the switching. So,
my take on the game today was the only problem for me tonight was the switching. I saw DJ on Chris Paul and Devin Booker way too much this game, right. And DeAndre Ayton was able to eat a lot because he had 20 and 11 maybe, but he was doing good. He was eating because the switching was very bad.
Yeah.
And I loved having Blake on Blake on Ayton though, because he got him in foul trouble real quick.
Oh yeah, shout out to Blake. Blake did really good today. Blake was really good today. Shout out Blake.
Kyrie carried. I mean, it was great. And from the little time I saw from what's his name, Mike James. The what I like about him is that he can run an offense. He's an actual point guard, and that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's something we don't see out of Tyler Johnson.
You said Kyrie carried, or somebody in the chat said Kyrie carried.
Kyrie didn't carry tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to say he was
KD, bro. KD was amazing, bro. But Kyrie was locked in tonight. Like he was not messing.
Yeah, he was there the whole game. He was there the whole game.
I wouldn't say he carried though.
Playing pretty decent. Hey, good welcome back game from Tyler Johnson. I like what I saw from him tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like too that the big pickups that really stuck out to me was I like that they actually took out Bruce Brown and played Blake Griffin more.
Yeah.
Acknowledging like that the body, like he was a little bigger body, and Blake definitely stepped up, but I kind of felt like that was something that needed a little bit. I mean, obviously, I'll give again DeAndre. The other thing I'll give him, I don't care that he had 6 points, but the man had 12 rebounds. You know what I mean? He had 5 offensive, 5 defense. In the last stream, we talked about that. Said I don't care what this man scores, but if he comes out and gets us boards like that, it makes us just that much better. And hopefully he's seeing that and changing his game around that. I mean, even Jeff Green was kind of big in a lot of ways too. Just kind of being all over the place. I mean, Joe Harris, Shamet, Tyler came in and kind of did a little of his thing, but all around, I don't really have I got nothing to complain about today. I felt like you said, besides the switching, I felt like they at least made the right call, putting the right people in when they needed to be, and not going super small, kind of throwing up a little size was kind of nice, but keeping Blake in. It's Blake's starting to warm up, and I'm getting excited about that a little bit. He seems like he's kind of getting back his all around game.
Yeah. Like he's scoring at the right moments, and then his defense is great. And then, like I said, his post defense is great. His post defense, and then his scoring off the three.
Had like a good. He's been having like a good string of games, but I pretty much feel the same way. People forgot. 7-11, they were blowing out teams in the beginning of the season. Yeah, they were blowing out teams.
Yeah, I don't think Kyrie. People saying Kyrie carried. I don't think. I mean, it was both of them. It was both of them.
Carry. If you have a superstar teammate on your team,
I don't think it's
huge tonight. KD was huge tonight.
But the thing is,
this is the definition. Go ahead, AJ.
No, go ahead, bro.
The definition carry is like, right? Yeah. You play Call of Duty, the game is over, and you had 60 points, and everybody else had 2.
And
you had 60 points, and you had another teammate that had 50. You didn't carry. You just had the best performance. Yeah. So Kyrie had the best overall performance, but KD came in there with that efficiency, and he dropped 33. And he was a big reason why we won this game. Maybe if he doesn't come in, maybe Kyrie doesn't win the game. I have faith in him, but he was crazy today. They were both efficient as fuck. Right?
Yeah.
I think they're the most efficient players. I know Zion has better efficiency.
Yeah.
But the reason I call KD and Kyrie the most efficient is because of the shit that they're doing, like shooting and shit like that, guard skills. So I'm going to call them the most efficient players in the league. And they had 52% from the field majority of the season. Kyrie is 55 from the mid range. I'm pretty sure KD's not that far. So just shout out to them. And hopefully, we stopped the switching shit. And shout out to the whole team. Shout out to the past few games where the team stepped up and weren't ass.
I don't think we're getting away from that switch, and I just think that's something we're gonna have to deal
I was just saying that that's gonna happen.
Hold on, let me read some comments. We're gonna get to that switching. Let me read some comments. Actually, shout out all the Muslims. Ramadan Kai, you know what I'm saying? Ramadan Kai. Shout out all the Muslims that hit me too in my DM. Don Mike said Kyrie was carrying the first half and KD the second half.
He was in there the most of the game. He was.
Yeah, Jay already said y'all need to chill. Imagine if KD played the first. Yeah, as I said, KD didn't get into the game until like the middle of the second quarter. Honestly, he didn't really get it. Tyree Grant, Blake playing so good that I think that he should start if we meet the Lakers in the finals to guard AD. Ooh, I don't know about that. What about Clax? Everybody forgetting about Claxton now. VC World.
Would y'all rather see Jeff Green or Blake Griffin against AD?
Probably Jeff.
Jeff, probably. Wow. You can put both of them. I mean, like I said, the good part about us is like we can throw a couple bodies. It really depends on how Nash coaches and his rotations. Like you can throw multiple people at AD. Just you gotta like take them out at the right times, put them in at the right times. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Jeff Green's the GOAT. Why is Kyrie not in the MVP discussion? MJ Zaire. Shout out
he
MJ
hasn't
Zaire.
had an opportunity.
You say he's not here.
What do you mean? I think he's had plenty of opportunity, bro. I don't know. It's a good question, but I mean, he has had plenty of opportunity to start.
Harden is the guard, and so he's going to have the most. Ever since Harden's been gone, he's been 12 assists, 11 assists, 10 assists. So
I think
Harden being in the point guard role, he's going to have the better overall numbers than Kyrie.
First, I think because Kyrie missed way too many games, he can't be in that discussion. And second, like I said, I think it's too late in the season now. Like the MVP, you got to be in the beginning of the year, have some type of game log, have some type of history. And like I said, Kyrie missed way too many games. He can't be put in that, in that yet. I was going to talk about the switching. So Katie said in the interview that the switching actually helped them because Chris Paul got out of his rhythm. He said usually when Chris Paul, like you play a drop coverage against Chris Paul, that actually makes Chris Paul's game better because like he'll attack the basket, and Chris Paul usually hits that mid range when people drop back.
Yes, sir.
So it's like Katie said that switching disrupted Chris Paul, and that's why Chris Paul was kind of taking out the game. Because if you watch the game, Devin Booker was killing us. You know what I'm saying? Devin Booker had 30-something? But Chris Paul didn't look right. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul was kind of out of his rhythm. Go ahead, Laura.
I think my opinion is that drop coverage won't really work on people who can shoot the ball. Yeah. It won't. Yeah. If you put Devin Booker again was eating tonight. If you go in a drop coverage against a lot of these big scoring guys who can just shoot threes and can kill you on that, then that will be a turning. That will be that'll show you that you gotta step up. You can't always switch. And again with the switching thing, you can't have DJ on Chris Paul or DJ on Devin Booker, bro. That's just not gonna work.
Yeah, and like I said, Chris Paul did kind of look out of rhythm because of the switching. But if it's a scoring guard, like Chris Paul's a scoring guard, but he's not like the most lethal guard in the NBA anymore. Like if that was like a Dame
he's not a shooter. He's not a big shooter. Like he can shoot the ball, but he's not like a huge shooter. He won't kill you from three all the time.
Like if that's like a Damian Lillard or one of those guards, like you're gonna get killed on that switch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it worked with Chris Paul, I guess, because it got him out of his rhythm. But I don't know if we should continue to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. You have to know when to switch. Don't always switch, but don't there's times that's good time. There's good times to switch, but don't always do it because it leads to mismatches and it can kill you if you keep doing it and it doesn't work. Like if you switch DJ onto a guy who could just absolutely cook him and sauce him, that's gonna hurt you. And if you have Shamet against DeAndre Ayton, you're gonna get eaten up. It's simple. If we switch a lot against Embiid and we have Kyrie or Shamet, we're gonna get eaten up. And same with with LeBron or AD.
Go ahead, Saint.
Yeah, I think a lot of it too, and if they recognize the right individuals to put in to go with Nash, and obviously you saw it today with going less to Bruce Brown and more to Blake Griffin. I think it's certain situations, depending on how big the team is or small, because that always seems like what they do is they'll run small against a bigger team and then switch on that, and it's you're constantly getting eating. I mean, switching is part of the game; it ain't going away. But if they're learning to see who can guard who more, and I think obviously when Claxton comes back, that's also going to change it a little bit more.
Yeah,
it's not as bad. It's just it seems like Nash is getting better. I will give him a little bit, but it seems like he is getting a little bit better about recognizing who to play and not to play. Where in the beginning of the season, it just, and you can arguably say even halfway up to the season, where it just there was no recognition of who you were putting out there and then saying switch.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind it so much as long as we're putting the right players out there against the team we're playing. Because, you know, some are a little bit bigger. As much as I don't like TLC, like, if he's out there, I'd rather him out there, like, with a little bigger team. And if he's going to switch, he's at least 6'7", you know?
Yeah, and I think, like, it's not that the switching, like, it has to be certain players that can't switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Nets got to be aware that certain people on their lineup cannot guard. Well, like I said, DeAndre Jordan, you got to protect him. Like, if you see somebody switching, if you see DeAndre about to switch on a guard, you got to be like, no, stay back on Ayton. I'm gonna come over the screen. I'm gonna fight over. Like, certain people, you can switch. I don't care if you switch all the guards 1 through 3, but certain people on the team, you got to just protect them because you know they'll get exposed. Like, I would feel. If Claxton played today, I'll feel comfortable with Claxton guarding Booker or Chris Paul. I feel comfortable with Claxton switching. But with DJ, it's like you gotta Coach Nash gotta be like, yo, make sure when DJ, you know, is switching, tell him no, stay on Ayton and we'll fight over the screen. You know.
But that's my other. You just brought up that perfect thing about fighting through the screen.
Yeah.
Who's really capable on our team of doing that effectively? Besides, say, guard wise, like Bruce Bowen, maybe obviously, but I think even Green can fight through a screen. But as far as like I don't really see Tyler Johnson or Harris or.
Oh, you're right.
Even Shaman. Like it's like that's the other thing. Like I hope there's discussions behind the scene about, like you said, obviously, like, hey, no, don't take frickin' Jordan off Ayton. Fight through it. You're a big body. Like, just stick with it. You know, try your best. I mean, what's Ayton gonna do? Go do a fucking 360 from the fucking. You know, it's not like he's gonna fucking ball out. You know,
fighting through screens is you got to be talented, but it's just about effort at the end of the day. It's just got to have it's effort. You know what I'm saying? Just fighting through the screen is effort, and they can do it. I'm not saying they can't do it, but you just got to, you know what I'm saying? You just got to show that effort.
There's times that you know they automatically just switch. Like, you can fight through the screen. Like, not all centers just stay and set the screen and just wait for you to get hit by it. Sometimes, like, they just roll. Like, they just sit there and then they roll.
Yeah.
But you can get past a screen if, like, you know, like, you can just, like, if you're really close to the ball handler, like, you can just try and fight this through the screen. If you try, you could be able to do it. But of course it's not always going to work. Like, but it'll work sometimes. You don't just switch like automatically. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But you can switch like if you have guards and stuff. But like, we should never really see DJ on a guard.
Shout out. Let me read some comments.
Sorry, I do got to say one thing. I accidentally said Bruce Bowen.
I didn't even notice. I didn't know that's my fault.
I was listening to the game the other day, and one of the announcers did the same thing.
Yeah.
It comes out once in a while. It's normal.
Bruce
Sorry.
Bowen, yeah. I feel you. Let me read some comments. My Holy King said the Bucks have a lot of bigs. Copycat Ninja said Nets need to use a bigger lineup against teams with top bigs like the Bucks, Lakers, and Sixers. Yeah. Suns, I think, are more of a small ball team. Besides Ayton, they're more of a small ball team. BC World says Steve Nash is getting better. Khalil said good points on fighting through screens. Shout out Khalil. Nope said, but the teams with bigs are not going to be able to keep up with the Nets. And Just Nisha said we need to play some more defense. Yeah, the defense was not. Again, the defense has been a little bit struggling. Well, yeah, it has been struggling. But again, we still don't have Claxton. He's one of our best defenders. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said DJ always switches because of Shamet and Harris. They switch for no reason. Oh yeah, I want to talk about Mike James today. So, like, now that Tyler is let's talk about Tyler Johnson today. Like, you guys saw Tyler get in, and like I said, Tyler Johnson, he's not even a point guard no more. He's just a spot up. He kind of turned into like a Joe Harris mixed in with Shamet. Like, he's just a spot up coming off in the corner. He's a spot up in the corner shooter now. Like, he don't initiate any offense. So maybe that's why Mike James was able to like blend so perfectly in with TJ, because like I said, Mike is a natural point guard. But again, TJ was 2 for 4. So now that we see TJ get actually played really well, do you guys think Mike is not going to get those minutes? He's not going to get minutes no more.
I don't know. I mean, I hope the guy. I mean, he does look effective, but
in my opinion, Tyler Johnson, Mike James can run an offense. Tyler Johnson can't. I mean, Mike James can set people up.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson can't really set people up. I mean, someone can run, like, Mike James can actually play point guard. Tyler Johnson can't. He doesn't actually play point guard. He's either trying to, he's pulling up for a mid-range or he's just shooting a corner to three.
Yeah. He's always open in that corner, yo. Like, he's always open in that corner. And
he's deadly, but he can't really, like, he doesn't really, like, dribble the ball. He doesn't really, like, playmaker. He's not a playmaker. Yeah. That's not what Tyler Johnson is. But Mike James can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think he's going to get some time before the season's over just because of the health factor. And there is going to be a game probably where Kyrie will sit out and you will see him more.
Yeah.
But I think when you have Kyrie, KD, depending on the game before the season's over, I definitely think they're going to use him more even with TJ being back.
Yeah.
But somebody had brought up to the last stream, it's like, how much are we really going to see him in the playoffs? Would he fall into a Chioza type thing where he just is there during garbage time, or if the team's getting blown out? I don't know. Like, that is a big, that's a big thing. It just depends, like, who's on the floor. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't use him if obviously we're up and you're take out Kyrie, and what's wrong with bringing James in to keep running stuff?
Yeah. Somebody said he's going to get minutes over TLC. Somebody said TJ played all right for his first game back, and Mike got to make his free throws. Yeah, he missed that one. And somebody said Johnson's open three is deadly. Yeah, he's always open in that corner. It's crazy how, like, teams just forget about Tyler Johnson and just leave him open in that on that corner. And with Mike James, it's like, now Sean Mark signed him to a 10-day, so it's like I think he probably, if he plays okay next game, I think he will probably get that second 10-day. But again, once the playoffs start and if Harden comes back, I really think I could see him just leaving, like, okay, we don't need you, Mike James, like, go, like, just dropping him after the second 10-day. You know what I'm saying?
That is a good possibility.
Yeah. Somebody said Mike James.
I still think, like, when we get Harden back, I easily see, like, Tyler Johnson's going to get more time than Mike James when it comes playoff time.
Yeah.
If we keep Mike James for that.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Tyler Johnson, like, he gets like, he's going to be playing good minutes in the playoffs, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Mike James. Somebody said Mike James is going to be in a cheese roll, but like I said, it depends if they decide to keep him on the team. Like I said, he's on a 10-day now, so it depends if Sean Marks wants to keep him for the playoffs or just says, okay, KD, Tyler's back, Harden's about to come back, we're not going to need you, Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That it really depends what Sean Marks wants to do. Somebody said rental. Somebody said they didn't bring Mike overseas to warm the bench. He's such a good facilitator and can score. Yeah, man. I want him to get minutes. I want him to get more minutes, man. I want him to get more minutes, but like I said, I was not expecting Tyler Johnson to play like this. I was not expecting that, yo.
It's good to see at least, like, Tyler come back and play decent. It's good to see DJ sit for a while, come back and play in a better role that we want him to at least.
Yeah.
So I'm at least happy with that. Is like, we're losing guys, but when they're coming back, I'm actually happy to see that these guys are stepping up. It just kind of makes me feel a little bit better, because I won't lie, for quite a while, and I still sometimes get a little nervous about our bench and some of our role players come playoff time, so it is good to see at least stepping up.
And I'm interested to see that Bucks matchup when we're playing. I think we play the Bucks later on this week.
Back to back.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, how we match up with them. I know we're not gonna have the full team, but hopefully Claxton will be back by then. Who knows when these guys will be back? Like I said, the Protocol Boys. We're gonna call them the Protocol Boys. The Protocol Boys. Who knows when they're gonna be back?
Steve Nash still hasn't figured out, like, when they'll be back. He doesn't have, like, a timeline. He still doesn't really know.
Exactly. The league.
I mean, unless they have COVID, I can't imagine it's more than a week. I mean, they've already been out well over, like, almost a week anyways. Unless there's something, to the medical aspect of it. I mean,
yeah, usually it's like 7 days, right?
Yeah, and it's like, what, 14 days with, like, 2 negative tests or something like that, but they haven't come out and said anything about
Gabriel said, "Can Mike resign?" No, he can't. Like I said, Mike is going back to Moscow after this year, so it's either like we guarantee him for the rest of the or for the playoffs, or we put him on a two-way and we waive Chioza. And then he's still going. Either way, he's still going back to Moscow after this year. So,
yeah, like the dude said before, he's a rental.
Yeah. Moscow wants him back, yo, because he's elite. He's probably their best MVP player over there. So they're not trying to like let him go. Somebody said Jeff averages 1 body per game. Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, he's been dunking crazy lately, yo. Like every time I watch Jeff, yo, I'd be like, nah, he's about to dunk on somebody. Every time I see him drive, it's like, oh, he's gonna dunk on somebody. Somebody said they should wait for Harden until the playoffs. This condensed season has to lead a lot of big names being hurt.
What you mean wait? How do you wait?
Yeah, I guess he meant like wait to use Harden. Oh wait, Harden's hurt though.
Wait to play Harden until the playoffs. Like don't play him until that. That's what
he said. Wait to play Harden. Yeah. Oh.
But Harden's hurt though. It's not like we're waiting. We're not waiting for him. He's hurt. Like you gotta like.
Yeah, I'm about to say like he's not even gonna probably.
He's coming back when he's able to. We're not just letting him stay. And we're just gonna wait till the playoffs to play him.
No, because I got a lot of DMs of people saying like it's a conspiracy. Harden's not hurt. They're just holding him. Mad people have been hitting me up and telling me that, and I'm like, I don't think that's true. I don't think.
At the end of the day, I mean, I don't really think like I think you have to like provide like show like proof like the NBA that a player's injured.
Yeah.
I don't think they can just go with it. Like you can't if Harden's perfectly fine, like I don't think like that would actually be like they could just figure out a way to be like, oh Harden's like not actually hurt, but we're just gonna say he is.
And knowing Harden like loves to play.
Yes.
Like Harden's.
That's what I'm saying.
Harden was feeling
the workhorse, bro. He didn't have to play that Knicks game.
That's what I'm saying. He forced himself to like he really wanted to play. I think he hurt himself rushing himself back. That's how he kind of hurt himself. I think. So that's how much he wants to play. Like he's one of those guys that doesn't like to sit out. He doesn't like to sit out.
I mean, and you also got to think about it like with the hamstring. Like he has to like those legs have to support a lot of weight.
Yeah,
you feel me? So like and in his case, like a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. So it makes sense. Like you run around the court, and you kind of like low key thick a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That the hamstring gonna get re-aggravated. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Let me read some of these comments. Somebody said if y'all listen to Mike James' interview his first game, he says he wants to go back. Yeah, I think he likes it over there. I remember him saying that he doesn't like being like the reason why he didn't like go for the NBA a lot because he doesn't want to be like he wants to be like the focal, you know what I'm saying? The focal point. And over here, I think in the NBA he wouldn't be the focal point in the NBA.
Yeah, he also said he was really comfortable with his role playing 20 minutes or less a game. He said he's like that's what I want to do over here.
Oh, over here, yeah.
He even said that. Yeah, he kind of came out not trying to talk big. He's just like, I just want to play. He's like I'm good with 20 minutes or less a game.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's getting 1.8 over there? Really? Per year? That's it? I thought he was getting more than that. Oh wow. But maybe he's like I said, maybe they're paying him more in Europe, more than he probably would get over here, That's probably why he would like to still stay over there.
He's gonna get a bigger role over there, obviously. He's not gonna
get a big
role on any NBA team.
He's gonna get more money over there too.
He provides he's just better down there. There's less competition really.
Somebody said I think what Harden caused Harden's hamstring is his weight and his minutes he plays 40 every game. Ooh, that might be a good point.
That booty.
Huh? What? Oh my god.
What you looking at Harden's booty
it's
for,
too
bro?
early, bro. No, bro. I can't this go. It's too early, bro.
What's the next comment?
It's 7:45, bro. It's not even midnight. It's not even midnight. It's 7:45, bro. Yo, the private reverse is Brooklyn.
What you mean? I don't know. Shit, I heard it too. I was like, what? Like,
it's too early, bro. It's Oscar night. Oh yeah, big up to KD. I think KD's nominated for an Oscar. Shout out KD for that. Hopefully he wins an Oscar, yo. Hopefully KD wins an Oscar.
How is he nominated for an Oscar?
Oh man, I think he produced one of these movies. One of those basketball movies. One of those basketball movies. I think it's a short film. It's like, you know how Kobe had this short film, the short animated film?
Yeah.
I think KD had let me know in the chat, y'all, if somebody knows what KD is nominated for.
Somebody said if Kyrie got more free throws, he would be averaging 30 plus. You know what? I agree. I agree with that statement.
Yeah. Now, Kyrie, I thought Kyrie was about to get 50 tonight. I'm actually shocked that KD caught up to Kyrie in points. I was really shocked that happened. But that just shows you how efficient KD is.
But that's the good thing that's the good part of having those players. It's like, to me, the first half was Kyrie, second half was KD. Yeah. And whether it's by design or whether one player gets hot and the other steps back, it's just, how do you, and then you throw Harden in that mix. It's like, how do you argue with that? It's like, I wasn't even mad that KD wasn't in the game to start.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at him not starting. I'm like, because KD can, like I said, he can get 30. He did it today. He got 30 something in 20 shots?
Minutes.
Yeah, 28 minutes. Like, it's that movie with Joey Badass? Oh, I seen that one on Netflix.
Okay.
Y'all, the one on Netflix?
I didn't watch it, but I seen the trailer. What's it called?
Oh man, I forgot what it's called. But it's about Joey Badass and this cop, and he's like stuck in a time loop. It's a good short film on Netflix. It's really good. KD was in there? KD produced that? KD produced that.
Director produced. Chat.
The chat said it was a movie with Joey Badass.
Doesn't he have? I think he has like some entertainment company, because he's got a couple things with business, and then I think he does have an entertainment company. I can't remember what it's called, but I was reading a little something about that.
Oh, it's called Two Distant Strangers, Julian. I think he said Two Distant Strangers.
Y'all, don't sleep on KD. That the hair is leaving. It is leaving. Oh man. But he got other stuff though. He got other stuff.
Yo, I told you, bro. In order to be an NBA legend, you gotta have your hair has to leave, bro. In order to be an NBA legend, your hair has to leave.
But what if he goes bald? That'd be so tough.
Nah, I don't want to see KD bald. I don't want to see that.
Bro, it's gonna be so tough, bro. Oh my god, this should be so fucking.
I told y'all before, like that would be my worst nightmare. KD bald would look like an alien,
like a fucking. He already is going bald.
I'm talking about like.
He might as well just shave it and put on a headband. That's what I want to see.
I'm talking about Michael Jordan bald. Like that would be scary. Like,
oh yeah, shiny head.
Nah, I would never want to see that. He would look like an alien, like a ET. He would look like ET. Because at least Bron got like the beard to make it not look weird.
Yeah.
But like KD would look like ET, yo. And he's like lanky.
How would Harden look if he started going bald? How would y'all feel about that? If you just looked at the top of his head one day and you was like, oh fuck, his hair is leaving.
Imagine, are you talking about Harden?
Yeah.
Imagine Harden with no hair and no beard.
Oh my god.
Harden
with no beard is scary.
Jesus.
Harden with no beard is scary.
Nah, bro, I think he'll be straight. I think he'll be straight if he kept the beard and then he had to go bald. I think he'll be straight.
That's what I'm saying. KD, shave his head, put a headband on. He's got the king tut, freaking chin.
He said the king tut.
He does, man. The last game, like a couple games ago, that shit was like arcing out and curling up. Like I don't know if he trimmed it, but.
He's called 35 Ventures. That's what they said. KD's calling media company.
Yeah. And then,
all the legends are bald, man. I'm telling you, Kareem, Jordan, Shaq, LeBron going bald.
Kobe, pretty much.
Kobe, yeah, everybody. You know what I'm saying? No one to be
the only person who isn't is AI. That's the only one.
Yeah. Somebody said Harden grow more hair than KD. KD has to get a hair product to bring back his hair. Yeah, he gotta get that.
He has to get surgery. What do you mean product?
That Rogaine.
Implant.
To the implant? He has to get that Rogaine, man. Isn't that what LeBron did?
For real.
Oh, LeBron got...
and it failed miserably, yes.
LeBron got the implants? The hair implants?
Yeah, he got the little... I don't even know how they
do it.
He's attached hair to a headband. He's tried to get implant. Like, that man's done everything. He's got more money than God. He still can't save his hair.
Hey, but did y'all see the Space Jam trailer? Y'all seen the Space Jam trailer, right? Yeah, but y'all see in the Space Jam trailer though, bro, his hair, bro, whoever did that surgery for his hair, bro, they was on point because his lineup is on point. There's no baldness to it. He was on point for that movie.
That's called computer graphics, bro.
He did that too.
Yeah, they made his hairline.
Computer graphics could save that. That makes sense.
They made his hairline perfect.
You got a CG.
In Space Jam, they made his hairline perfect, yo.
For real, the hairline crisp.
Yeah, his hairline was crisp.
Like they did it with a razor.
Yeah. Somebody
that's CGI.
Somebody said he did the spray on. Yo, you remember the Carlos Boozer spray on? Oh
yes,
my god,
bro! Oh my god.
Yo,
bro, some of these people are really trifling, bro.
Yo, where's is Chubbs in here? Yo, is Chubbs in there? Get Chubbs in here, man.
Got the nerve to have hair in a can on some shit. Just let it go.
Yo.
You feel me? Just let it go.
Somebody's in the Carlos Boozer permanent marker hair. Yo, let me say
that shit is nasty. That's trifling. You a grown ass man. Yo. Just let it go.
Yo.
You don't even look that bad bald, bro.
Yo,
just let it go.
I'm crying, bro. Oh my god. Yo.
That shit looks like Sharpie. like Sharpie for real.
Somebody gonna throw some water on his head. It's gonna be gone.
That nigga gonna start running. That shit gonna start dripping. Oh my god.
Yo, I can't.
He would not go to pool parties, and if he go to the pool parties, he neck deep, and that's it.
Yo, shout out Nest Nation, yo. Appreciate everybody here. Like, please hit the like button for us. Let me read some of these comments. And if you guys have any questions in the comments, let's just shoot them at us right now. Like I said, this game wasn't really nothing to much take out of it. You know, it was a really good game. We won, and
if to add to that, AJ, if you have a question, if you just type @ like do that little symbol @ and then whoever's name is in there, it'll light up on our screen and we can see.
Yeah.
Make it a little easier if you have a good question.
Yeah.
Like.
Somebody said Ramadan Kai is built different. That's a fact. And Salah. Carlos Boozer started sweating and started dripping off his head. Yo, I remember when he did that. I was like, when did Carlos Boozer get hair? And then like they did a close up and it was like marker. It would look like it looked like somebody like spray painted his head. Yo, that shit was hilarious.
It's bad, bro. It's really bad.
I want to search it on right now, but let me see if I can find it.
Somebody just asked, did that complete a sweep of the Suns? Did we sweep them for the year?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah, we only played them. We only played them twice. Yeah, we only played them twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah. With the East teams, we played them 3 times.
We only play West teams twice. I think we only play West teams twice. Right? Like we play like a West team twice.
I don't know. I thought we played everybody 3 times.
We don't play.
Usually, regular season, don't we play everybody 4 times, and then they just subtracted from everybody's schedule, and it's 3 times. No,
but we play the East. You can play anybody in the East up to 4 times, but with the West, I think only 2.
Somebody said
because they're only going to be playing the Lakers twice.
Somebody said when Harden gets back, the offense is going to run much more smoother, and he's going to discipline DJ and make Claxton eat more. Yeah. Yeah, Harden just makes everybody better, man. He does. He's just one of those guys that he's impacted team. Yo, this is the hair right here. I put it on the screen. Look at his hair, yo. That shit looks crazy. When I saw that in the game of Carlos Boozer, I was like, nah.
Oh shit! Wow. Whoa.
Let me read some of these comments. Shout out Roshi Panda. Roshi Panda said, "How is James Harden doing?" James Harden, like I said, we're still waiting on, I guess, the next MRI or the next update. So hopefully he'll be back soon. But again, I don't put your hopes up. I'm just gonna, with me, I just assume James Harden's not coming back to the playoffs. That's what I just put in my head. Like, I'm not gonna see James until the playoffs.
I don't know where everybody's getting this second round playoffs, but I just, like you said, I kind of have a feeling he's going to be back at the start of playoffs. That's just, I mean, we still have a whole, another 10 days or so. Well, no, and then May. I mean, May, you still got 8 or 9 games in May.
You know, AJ, Chubbs is in the waiting room.
And another week off.
Oh, yeah, bring Chubbs up. Somebody said he got that Lego hair. Boozer got a helmet on. Yeah. So again, we're just gonna just wait till the playoffs, man. Don't expect to see Harden right away. Just wait till the wait till the playoffs.
Yo,
Oh my guy, what's good? What's good? Chubb is in the building, y'all.
what's good?
Yo.
What up, man? What up?
So
First off, that Carlos Boozer haircut is crazy. I don't know who told him that looked good.
Bro, I remember seeing that for the first time, and I was like, "Yo, when did Carlos Boozer get hair?" And then like they did a close up. You know how the NBA does like the close ups of players. I was like, "Oh nah."
He needs to hit up Jalen Rose plug.
Yo, Jalen Rose hairline is perfect, son. Somebody said the OG Clippers are in the Nets: DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, and Jamal Crawford. Oh,
that's a stupid take to begin with. There's so much wrong
Chubb,
with that
man.
take.
What was your take of this game, man? How'd you feel about this game? How'd you feel about the 7-11, and how'd you feel about Tyler Johnson? I want you to know.
7-11 was 7-11. Can't really complain.
Yeah.
34-30, like that's what I want. Like that's what you expect every game from them.
Yeah.
I didn't expect much from TJ given like how many games he missed.
Yeah.
So, but still, him going 50% today was still good.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
I was shocked. I was like, "Oh, TJ came out killing," and then I'm like, what about Mike James though? Like, because do you think Mike James is still gonna get that time or?
The thing is, Mike James, like when he comes on, he keeps that pace.
Yeah.
Like that Kyrie set. I don't think we have a lot of guards that does that outside of Harden, and I think like he really sets the pace. He can score at will. I think the underrated part is outside of the big three, he can get his own bucket without.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just seems more natural for him when he gets a bucket, and with Shamet and TJ, it's like they be struggling to create their own shot, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they struggle to create their own shot, but like I said, Shamet and TJ, they're just better at being a two guard. They're better at just coming off screens, getting it, shoot, or being in the corner, shoot, like, or come off screen, shoot, like that's their kind of thing. But as far as like point guard and creating their own shots, I don't think they're not really good at that.
Sham had been doing better at that though. He's been doing better.
Yeah, he's been doing better.
I can just tell that Mike James is just better naturally off that, and that he has his shit already developed. Yeah. But Sham has been getting better, like at creating his own shot.
Yeah. Even in this game today, like Shamet was just a shooter kind of. He didn't really, like I said, he had his shots, but like I said, he's in the corner wide open. They're double teaming KD because KD was on fire. Double team KD. That's when Shamet goes off or TJ goes off.
As far as Mike James, I would definitely try to give him more burn. Because Kyrie with the Ramadan thing, I want to rest him a whole lot more games.
Yeah.
Given the fact with the fasting, it's like.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't taken the game off.
Yeah.
I fasted like for a good 2 days, 3 days. It's not fun, especially when your body starts shaking from like the absence of just sheer food and like can't even drink water to really hydrate it. It's not good.
Yeah, and even playing basketball for 40 minutes, like that's even while fasting, like that's so tough to do. Like
and his style of play too, like that's what's really tough.
Kyrie be up and down the court too, fast. Like you know what I'm saying. Let me read some of the comments. Somebody said that he can score and set teammates up. Yeah. Shout out to Real J. Gary Burns said Mike James need to play more. Yeah. As I said, I think because Steve Nash still threw him in with TJ. He still threw him in with TJ. But like I said, it's funny how he got over. He finally benched TLC, and TLC didn't play today. As you talk about,
we probably would have been down more if TLC played. So I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the downfall of TLC?
Oh my god, bro.
Because like last year when he came on, I'm like, okay, this little French dude kind of nice. He raw, but I feel like he might develop nicely.
It's like
and, his outing in the bubble is like, oh, okay, we set when KD and Kyrie come back.
It's like with Shamet, it's like the opposite happened. Like you know how Shamet was terrible in the beginning of the year, and then in the end of the year he's nice. With TLC, it was like he was nice, and now he's terrible at the end of the year. Like it's weird, man. I don't know how to explain it. So ever since he went to Puerto Rico with his girl and came back, something happened, man. I don't know what happened, man. Because I remember like the Lakers game, he hit like 5 threes in that Lakers game or something like that. then he went to vacation with his girl. I think it was like after All-Star break, and it was just terrible after that. Terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to do.
Yeah. I got a quick question. Somebody said, what do you think, who we're facing in the first round? That's a good question. I think it's going to be, who's the 8 seed right now? Hornets?
The Hornets.
They have to play in, though. There's a play in.
Could change everything.
Yeah, the play in could change everything.
That play in could change everything.
But whoever's, I got to see who the play-in matchups are. And whoever wins that play-in, then I wouldn't mind the Hornets first round, though. I wouldn't mind the Hornets first round.
I don't know. I might LaMelo back. I don't know, man. You could argue any team in that plan could give us a run, but
yeah, I think.
You talking about just KD and Kyrie, right? Like, because Harden's probably not going to be back, so we're talking about it from KD and Kyrie perspective, right?
Yeah, KD, Kyrie, Claxton, everybody back except for Harden and Dinwiddie, of course.
Yeah, any of those teams could like win a game or two, but
win a game?
Nah.
Only team I say we're outright sweeping is the Pacers. I don't think they're gonna get a game.
I think we can sweep the Hornets if we lock in, though. If we can lock in, if we lock in, I think
if we're playing to potential and like which
LaMelo could take a game. I feel like he could just carry them to a game.
They're gonna get a game at most. They're gonna get one game at most.
You think the Hornets will get a game on us?
Yeah, they'll definitely get
at most. I can't really see them getting the game.
Wow.
It could be like us versus Philly in like 2019. They could get a game, but then it's just like we just turn it up and just give them the gentleman's sweep.
Any team can get one game in a 7-game series. I mean, that's a lot of opportunities, and especially like these guys are making the playoffs like they're not scrubs.
I mean, I've been saying in the chat, with our defense, it really doesn't matter. We could end up being down a game in each series just off of the effort and defense. Like,
no, I think it's going to change in the playoffs,
exactly.
Though. Like I said, y'all don't understand. The playoffs is a different animal. Like,
it is. That's
like,
why
teams are actually trying,
because it's pressure.
Yeah, like you actually try hard in the playoffs.
You're facing up against good teams all the time. Like, you're not going to be facing any bum teams. Like, you're not going to be facing the Pistons or the Timberwolves. Like, usually, like you're going to be facing good teams all the time. Like, every team that we're going to be playing are going to be at least somewhat decent. I mean, they made the playoffs. They got to be decent.
Yeah,
and that's with going through the play-in tournament. That's going with other teams that that put up a fight in that playoff conversation, but they beat them.
Yeah. This is a good question. Somebody said how many roster spots are open right now. I think by now. I think the Nets waived LaMarcus by now. I'm pretty sure they'd have waived him by now. I gotta look at the roster again, but there's no more open spots per se. But again, I think Sean Marks is leaving that LaMarcus whoever's going to replace LaMarcus, I think he's leaving that door open for right now. Like I said, because Mike James is on a 10-day, so that's not permanent. So I think he's leaving.
Then again, Mike James is so good. I would just wait somebody else and just get that big. But I don't know who we really going to get.
So I guess you would say
might as well get rid of Chioza. You might as well the big. The big I think we could get would be. I've said this before. I think we could get Fareed, maybe, but he's not a center really. So I mean,
but that's still a big body.
I've said this before. I've said Justin Patton. Justin Patton's good. I like Justin Patton.
Yeah. Somebody said I don't think he's waived yet. Yeah, I gotta look at the roster.
He's waived. If Mike James is here, he's probably waived.
Yeah, I'm like, it's confusing. It's confusing about that.
I think there was some information saying he had to be waived in order to Mike James to like fully be a part, and I think he's already waived.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
I gotta see.
Because the 10-day would count as a roster spot. I think the 10-day does count as a roster spot. It's not like the 10-day doesn't count as a roster spot. I don't think that's how it works.
I think in order that what they said was, if I remember it correctly, if the 10-day they would have to drop LaMarcus, but if it was a 2-way, they'd have to drop somebody like Chioza.
Yeah.
So I mean, they didn't really announce it, but I think because what I noticed is even when he said he was retiring, if you always looked at the stats and everything, it always showed LaMarcus Aldridge at the bottom as if he was still on the roster, and then as soon as James hopped on, he disappeared on every future one from that point.
Yeah. I think he's gone.
It's so disappointing what happened with LaMarcus. That so much potential with LaMarcus and like the big three fully healthy. It was that just saddens me.
Yeah, man. Damn, man, that's crazy. Just hit us all with hit us with a bang. Just he's gone. You know, one day he's here, one day he's gone.
Mike Zeri hit you with a super chat.
Oh, appreciate Mike Zeri. Appreciate you, bro. He said, Mike said Nash needs a third MVP for benching TLC. Yo, the team does better when TLC doesn't play, huh? Somebody said, bro, I'm glad TJ's back so we don't have to see TLC how good the team was without him. Shout out SKTS. Roshi said, what's going on with Jamal Crawford? Nothing is, bro. We don't need Jamal. Yeah, Jamal is... I think Jamal going to retire soon, honestly. He's probably going to retire soon. What was he, 41?
He's 39.
Oh, he's 39?
Oh, no, maybe he is 41, but I think he's 39. I got to see.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done, y'all. He had a great season. He had a great career, though. I mean...
The cool thing about this team, though, is that it's like we're starting to get our guys back, and it's almost like because VC World was saying, like, imagine if Spencer and Harden come back at the same time. It's almost like you're signing superstars at the end of the fucking season.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to be, now number 1 seed. You still got KD and Kyrie, and you're still excited, and you obviously it's a big win for him today.
Yeah.
But then the thought of like having Harden and Spencer still possibly available.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting, dude.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
So just imagine you like a lower seed team, you playing the Nets, and it's just Kyrie out there cooking you. You look to your left to the bench, you see Harden and KD there. That is just so demoralizing.
Yeah, and they're about to check in.
Not even check in. They're just sitting there, not even playing. And it's just like, come on now. If they were playing, goddamn.
First 2 rounds, bro, nobody tripped, bro. Like, if KD and Kyrie play the way they usually play, which they do in the playoffs, like, bro, we cool for the first 2 rounds, bro, until Harden get back. Like, we're more than cool. I think we still in like the first round, unless we go up against like the Heat or something, I would like to have Harden for the Heat because I feel like they can show they could probably give us like work. But just round 1 and 2, bro, we live with a 4-1 anybody in there still.
But logically, we should be more worried about the Heat given there are East champs.
Those are the only 2 teams I'm worried about is Sixers and the Heat.
Philly.
Yeah, Heat.
That's what I've been saying the whole season. Even when they got Oladipo, I felt like that more. I feel like the Heat is just... I mean, they went to the finals last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that they're more of like an overall threat. And I think that their bench will shit on our bench.
Yeah, they just got a lot of plug-in players, and they're all like they can switch. They're good. They're pretty good at defense, and then I think they're a good team. I think they're a team that could give us a little problems.
The thing with our bench, it's like with Harden, we could argue he has like the best bench in the league. Argue with Harden, but now without him, it's like you're starting to see the little holes that this bench has, and it's like, damn, this bench doesn't really like that without Harden.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Do you think Jeff is in a shooting slump?" No, I don't. He's actually shot well. He shot well last game. I think he shot well last game.
I just think Jeff's adjusting his game.
Wait. What was it? What was it? 40%? You said Jeff Green. What was Jeff Green's percentage last game? I know he shot well last game though.
I think we got spoiled by like that crazy outing he had at the beginning of the season, where it's like 50%, like
60,
so consistent.
Yeah.
The field. Yeah, we're not gonna get that. No player's gonna keep up that a long play, especially a 34-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also have to think too. He had to change what the team needed too.
Yeah.
I think if we're fully healthy and you have Jeff in there, I think you're going to find Jeff open just as much as you're going to find Joe Harris and everybody else as well. Yeah, Jeff Green
shot 3 for 5 from 3 last game.
Yeah.
Shot 3 for 5.
That's good.
5 for 11 for field. So he did shoot well.
Yeah.
He has looked rough the past couple games, but yeah, he gonna be fine.
The game before that 3 for 5 game, he was off. That was the Raptor game. If he was on point, we would have won that game. So but overall, he's still one of our most consistent shooters.
Yeah.
That Raptor game.
Jeff Green was 1 for 7 that Raptor game, but Landry Shamet was 3 for 17 and 2 for 12 from 3. It was just a bad game overall.
It was just a bad game overall.
We played TLC 20 minutes. I mean, it is what it is.
So I have a pretty, I think, interesting question. Like, do you think we should chop up that Laker game, like both Laker games, as flukes and not real baselines? Foul could go in a final setting.
Oh yeah,
I mean
sure.
that not like both, that's not a real matchup. Yeah.
It wasn't. Both teams are not fully healthy. Like that's why, like when the season started, I was so hyped for the Lakers game because I wanted to see like the full. Well, I didn't know Harden was going to be on the team. I was like, I wanted to see KD Braun versus KD Braun matchup. Like I wanted to see the full matchup, but like we weren't able to see that both games. So it's like
because AD got injured first.
Yeah,
he got injured. So. He wasn't in that first game.
But we won't know. We won't know.
KD wasn't available that game. We didn't see. We weren't. Anthony Davis wasn't available for the Lakers, and we didn't have Kevin Durant. Yeah. And that next game, they didn't have LeBron, and they didn't have AD. But you know, Kyrie got ejected in the third. We didn't have Harden, and KD was on a minutes restriction.
Yeah, I just wanted to see the full. You know, now we won't be able to see until the finals.
I think the Clippers really have a chance.
Yo, me too. Yo, thank you. Yo, people keep sleeping on the Clippers, man.
It really banks on if Paul George can keep that play up.
Yeah.
Because if he fails, because now they got Rondo, and he gets everybody to sets him up beautifully. So if he still fails, it's like
bro, it's like he underperformed like 8 years in a row, bro. I mean, you kind of 8 years in a row, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to go off the fact that he probably won't. You know, it's a very small percentage that he'll change that, basically, is all I'm saying. It's a small percentage. He could, though. Nothing's impossible. I mean, he has the potential to, you know, to be like that. But if you do that 8 years in a row, 8 playoffs in a row, like, I'm going to assume that you're going to do that again.
Even in Indiana, bro scored 5 points in a game 7.
Was
like granted they won, but he scored
12 or some shit. Yeah,
he has the history of him just underperforming in certain moments.
Badly, like the worst than anybody in the league. Underperformed worse than anybody. There's other players but him, like he's on his own island with that. And I used to really like him a lot, bro. And I still like his game, where he's a shot creator. He got good defense. He can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still fuck with him. I don't want to see him do bad, but he do.
Shout out
Pacers is like one of the best players to watch because he had that hunger of like, I want to show people I'm the best. That was so beautiful to watch.
Shout out to Real J. The Real J said Boogie Cousins' contract's gonna be up today. So do you guys think the Clippers are gonna guarantee him? This is the second one, right? Is this the second one or the first one? He might get another second day.
I think it's the second.
That might be his second, right?
I remember him signing one pretty not like it was definitely more than 10
If it's his second, then they're gonna have to either guarantee him for the year or he's gonna go somewhere else. Do you think we should pick him up if he goes somewhere else? Do you guys think we should pick up Boogie?
Why not? Why not?
There was a little bit of spice.
Why not? I mean,
Harden, but if they're willing to put that aside, I don't see why not.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do have a little spiciness.
It's like why not? They have beef, but it's just like why not? I mean, we don't have to play them a lot. We just play them just to have them. You know, there's no point.
But that might be like a GM probably look at that as conflict and not go for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it did seem kind of bad.
3-point percentage than Drummond. That's the only thing that concerns me, though.
Oh yeah, he don't shoot like that no more.
I don't know how. But that's the 2-point percentage. That's everything inside. He has 44%.
Because it looked like he genuinely felt disrespected at that press conference, and he's not the type of person to just like let that shit slide. He might not even want to come specifically off of that. So I don't even see him coming here, and I don't see it like. And I understand, like that's understandable, like why he was mad, like. You know, Brett not showing up to games and shit at the strip club, like kind of, you know, throwing a fit to get traded and shit. Like I understand, you know, and it is true. Like that team really wasn't good enough. You feel me? Like I agree with that. That team was not good enough to win nothing. But I understand why he was mad.
Hold on, DJ Chasm said AJ Boogie's not going nowhere because Ibaka has a serious. Oh, it's really serious? That back injury?
Yeah, it's real serious.
Oh wow. Yeah, they're gonna if it's a serious back event, I think they're gonna guarantee him. They're definitely guaranteeing him. They're not gonna let Boogie go. They got nobody else.
On top of that,
Recently, I just saw something from from a Clippers website, an actual Clippers website that says Serge Ibaka could be close to a return. So it's not like it's a possibility, but it's still he's still going to be out for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot they got Zubac. He's been
out for a while too.
They got Zubac, but still they still have they still got Zubac, but Boogie's there. Like I said, Serge spaced the floor for them. But now that he's gone, and they got Boogie. Boogie does the same thing, really, except for defense. Though Boogie's defense.
If he cleans on the glass and just he's a big body in the paint, to where it's like we can fix our interior problems, I don't see why not. Yeah. If he's willing to work it out.
Yeah, I don't see the Clippers letting him go. I don't see them letting him go, yo. Somebody said Doogie is a double agent, yo. He played for LeBron too. Wow. Yo, remember when he was on the Lakers and the Lakers just the Lakers waved him?
He got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
The Lakers waved him, and then I think they brought him back, and then I think they waved him again. I remember something happened where he came back and they got rid of him again. It was like double time. But yeah, Boogie's not coming, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Boogie's not coming. Somebody said they could put Serge at the power forward and Boogie. Yeah. Like I said, don't sleep on the Clippers, man. The Clippers are gonna be, you know what I mean? If Paul George and Kawhi don't wet the bed this year, you know what I'm saying? Like if they don't flop like they did last year, then all you gotta do is, keep your head on. I mean, just do your job.
Yeah, it's really Paul George.
Yeah, it's really Paul. Kawhi flopped last year too, though. Remember in the fourth, and Kawhi didn't.
But he just got tired, and it's like he was just carrying them all those games. He's like, bro, whatever.
Paul George wasn't doing anything. I mean, he was hurting the team.
You could tell Kawhi was just like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm saying Kawhi is consistent as fuck in the playoffs, but he was the only reason that they probably even won 3 games.
But I think the Suns can also make a strong run. I feel like they just have a complete team, and I don't think the West has a lot of those right now.
They have a really good team. Ever since CP got traded there, when CP first got traded to Houston, I was like, bro, this is the team. This is the team to be Golden State. Look what almost happened. And then when he joined this team, I'm like, bro, this is gonna be not the team, but this is going to be like a team. It's gonna be a raw team. They might.
They're one of the teams, though. They're one of the teams. They have one of the best records in the NBA. With that, the second best record in the NBA.
They're going to be the West version of Miami Heat last year. I have a strong feeling.
Chris Paul made the OKC a playoff team as well. And Chubbs, that you mentioned, Serge Ibaka, he hasn't played since March 15th, so that's over a month ago.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I don't think they'll beat the Lakers, but they might get close. They can probably win. I don't know. You never know what can happen.
If Paul George is playing to his potential the way he needs to be, they can win. But that's if Paul George plays the way he needs to, because we haven't really seen him play.
Yeah, bro. Now that you say that, bro, I can see if Philly and Clippers get matched up, bro. Not Philly, Phoenix, bro. They might catch a body on the Clippers, bro. Now that I haven't even thought about that matchup.
Yeah, no.
Damn, Phoenix, they might really.
I don't even think the Suns had Jay Crowder tonight.
Wait, what happened to Jay Crowder?
I think you got Chris Paul. You got Devin.
What do you guys? I got a question. What do you guys think of it? Because what I've noticed with these top teams this year, it's and I notice it with our team as well, where it's you'll come out and play some. And it's happening to everybody, so I almost get this feeling you don't even know what you're going to get in the playoffs till you're there, because it seems like this year, some of the top teams have gone on a little run, but nobody's ever been fully 100%, or they're losing guys now, and it's it just seems like they'll come out and they'll beat somebody, and then the next game they get blown out, like the Suns or Bucks or whoever, the 76ers, they'll get blown out by some shit team. And it's it almost just kind of feels like it's so hard to sit there and call a matchup, Because it's so predict. It's like, going back to that Lakers questions. It's like the beginning of the season, we had a completely different team when we played them. And now we played them again, and they don't have AD, they don't have LeBron, and it's like, and we weren't healthy, and it's like it seems like other teams kind of have been going through that too as well, where it's like you don't. Which kind of makes it exciting, but it's like I don't know how anybody can base anything.
You almost gotta wait until we're there, basically. Especially this season, like you gotta wait until we're there. You gotta see who makes it like to the playoffs, which is crazy.
Last year, people saying, "Oh, the playoffs were so unpredictable." Like I think this year, truly, like it's really open for anybody.
Yeah. I want to, because if you would have told me at the beginning of the year that on April 25th we would be number one in the East, but we just got Harden back, and just got KD back, and we don't know when we're getting Harden back, and all these other guys are out. If you would have told me that we'd still be in first, I wouldn't have believed you. Like it just. So even that amongst our own team and being in a position, we're capable of being there, but honestly, with all those injuries, did anybody think we were going to continue to do that well?
It's real unpredictable, but in a negative, scary way, not the good type of.
Yeah, exactly.
Not at all. Like a real bad, scary. Like when you see people tearing their ACLs, I've been very scared for Kyrie. I think we're pretty much at the end. I don't worry about that.
Really would have thought Kyrie would be the healthiest.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what blows me the most out of everybody. Kyrie Irving is the healthiest out of the three. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I would never expect that.
That's funny though. When you bring it like that. That's funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, bro. I'd be scared for that man every season. Like he's gotten injured at the beginning of seasons, middle. The first season with the Celtics, he get injured at the end. He has lingering knee and shoulder problems, and he's been good, bro. No injury scares, no nothing. Knock on wood. You feel me? He's been on point.
That helped him. But what helped him with that, I think, get over that was because I feel like he had a string of injuries when he came to us, and I think he was still lingering. And when KD obviously was out that season, and then they shut Kyrie down because he had certain yeah. So I think that was, as much as I know some people are like, what the fuck, and I get it, but I think that really helped him get back.
Oh, of course.
That was a huge, if there's one positive you could think of COVID and all that other shit, is at least it gave the man, you know what, hey, there's no reason to have him out here getting hurt. Just shut him down, let him get his surgeries.
The proof is in the pudding.
Let him heal it. Yeah.
Like KD came back from the Achilles, as good as you can do it. Like both of them having time off, that's been a blessing for his team. And the problems he having now is hamstring issues. Like, be grateful that it's not Achilles issues. Be grateful that he's literally playing prior to any protocol. Him losing time to protocol, he's been playing literally the best basketball of his life. Literally better than his MVP season.
Yeah, Kyrie had a cool 9 months off to get rested.
This is the first time KD has been sidelined due to injury. Before it was just health protocols.
Yeah.
So, we managed to really,
as
far as keep him
off. Harden fucked up his hamstring. Y'all just be grateful that it's just the hamstring. You will pretty much always come back from the hamstring. It's not gonna be no crazy shit. We want to win this year, obviously. But you heard the doctor. He most likely gonna come back end of the season, beginning of playoffs. Just be grateful that it's not nothing that will alter his career forever.
Yeah.
Freddie, go on, AJ.
No, I was gonna say, I don't like that the play-in, because that play-in, the new play-in thing, it just if you don't, it should be in the season. If you have the best 8 teams should go. The play-in thing just makes it everybody can get in. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get in. Let's say the Wizards are one of the worst teams in the league surprises the Hornets or one of those teams, and they can get in the playoffs. I just feel like that's not right. Yeah. I feel like it's not right.
It's supposed to be 8 seed. What the fuck?
It's great. Now. It's great for basketball team exposure from an NBA business standpoint, but from a player's hustling out there, team fucking battling, and then you're given an opportunity to a team that could doesn't really deserve to be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, to either get hurt against or to even like all of a sudden get hot. Like, I get it from that area. It's like all these other teams busted their ass, but all you got to do is come in and
just
squeak out a game. Yeah, you got to squeak out 2 games, and then you're because it's like they're gonna have to play twice, right? They play one, and then I remember we broke
imagine
it down.
the Wizards. Imagine the Wizards make the playoffs because they ball out and play in.
No point.
They're on a 7-game streak, so it's possible. Russ could just straight up carry it.
I'm saying they got Bradley doing
Russ. No point though, because like, bro, if you 10 seed, bro, you're not finna beat. Like, come on, bro.
One thing I think is better is like division tournaments, where like the East of like specific divisions, like they have their own tournament. Yeah. So at least like teams that are just way out, they can have their own little trophy to try and go for.
Hey, do a little quick shout out to Felipe Merville. He said he's driving to Long Island listening to us live. That's good shit.
Good shit.
Yo, shout out Felipe, man. Safe drive, man. Appreciate you.
Shout out Felipe. Yes, sir.
That's my guy Pepe, man.
Oh, that's Pepe.
Pepe.
Yeah.
Oh, Pepe.
Nisha said, Julian, come on. What did you say? What did he say? What did he say?
I'm just drinking my smoothie.
Nisha needs to come up on. She needs to make a Discord to get in here. We need some of the women voices in this chat.
Try to get Yvonne up here, but Yvonne, I haven't seen Yvonne.
What happened to Yvonne, bro? What happened to Yvonne?
I don't know, man. I gotta hit up Yvonne. I don't know, man. Hopefully next time I see her in the chat, I gotta tell her to come up. I told her to come up.
I'm saying that's like I haven't seen her in a minute.
She was like, "Oh, you guys, you guys know more basketball than I do." Da, da, da. Like she said, she's like, I'm like, no, you know basketball. Like,
nah, pull up. Nah, don't do that. Yeah. Pull up.
Somebody said, if we make the finals, who do you think we are facing? Oh, we just talked about that. Lakers, Clippers.
Lakers or Clippers?
Yeah.
Then again, they're both equally banged up to where it's like it's really kind of open. So I think I just gotta wait. We really gotta wait to see till playoffs.
Yeah.
But LeBron,
we really have to see. Like, you know, the Jazz could be a different team. The Suns could be a different team. But I honestly don't think those 2 teams will make it that far.
Yeah, Lakers, Clippers.
When LeBron coming back, like 2 more weeks.
They're saying next week.
Nah, in about a week. In about a week. They said LeBron James could play as soon as next week.
I ain't gonna lie, LeBron and AD healthy, and we in the playoff, and they in the playoffs. Like the only thing that's gonna stop them in the Clippers, bro. I'm just being real. Like the only thing that is the Clippers.
With Drummond and Dennis Schroeder. Honestly, the Lakers have a better team than they did last year. Their team is better this year than last year.
No, they did. They upgraded. They got Schroeder. They upgraded with Ben McLemore. They
just got like young. They got younger.
JaVale and Dwight.
They got younger.
I'm gonna tell you why they arguably got worse, and I'm gonna tell you why. Dwight and McGee was the literal cheat code to every team. That gave them every single amount of versatility in terms of pouncing on small ball. Because that was like everybody had a small ball lineup last year, and they just spammed Dwight and McGee out there, and then that's what just wrapped up most series like all last year. Even in the finals, like the Heat had nothing for all 3 Laker big men. Like they just didn't have anything.
I think
Drummond. Who would come off the bench now?
No, I think. Well, now that their small ball team is gonna hurt.
Montrezl Harrell.
Their small ball team is not as good as last year. Well, actually, they still got Markieff Morris though, right?
Yeah, they still do.
Oh they could. I'm telling you, man. I don't know, man. The Lakers.
Do you think they're gonna put an AD at center sometime during the finals?
Yeah, of course. If they go small, if you go small, you can put AD and you put Markieff at the 4, LeBron at 3.
There's Marc Gasol, Montrezl Harrell, and Andre Drummond. Those are their 3 centers that they could rock with. Markieff Morris is not playing center, obviously. But.
Yeah, I do think losing Dwight and JaVale was bad, but they gave up Danny Green, which is amazing. They got Dennis, so it's like they got weaker in one area, but they got better in another area.
They got Ben McLemore, shooter, Dennis.
They have
a point guard now. They have a point guard now.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder, and then you got Montrez. To me, they got better because they still can go small with AD at the 5. and they can put Markieff in there, Braun in there, Schroeder, whatever. Then they can go big with Drummond at the 5, AD at the 4, LeBron at the 3. They can, you know what I'm saying? They can go either way.
Yeah, they got a little squad.
I tell you.
Yeah, I think overall they got a little better too. Like just the way they played against us.
Yeah.
They murdered our bench. Like
Dennis Schroeder is 6'3". Schroeder's 6'3". KCP is 6'6". LeBron is 6'9". I think. Yeah, I think 86'10", 86'10", 6'11", and Andre Drummond 6'11", 7 foot.
Yeah,
how tall is Kuzma? 6'8", 6'9"?
6'8", 6'9".
No, he's 6'8".
I think he's 6'8".
Yeah, he's 6'8".
He's 6'10". Damn.
No, he's not 6'10". He's 6'8".
He's 6'10". Yep, I looked it up. He's 6'10".
Damn.
Really?
He's young. He probably grew.
You think he grew? He might have grew then.
He's 25. He's 25. So yeah.
6'10", bro. That team is so fucking long, bro.
Yeah. In terms of defensive presence, Drummond and Trez is a downgrade compared to McGee and Dwight.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
The offense.
Well, yeah, but there's still extra bodies. There's still extra bodies, and they have a point guard now. They have definitely. I do think they upgraded because now they have a point guard. Andre Drummond definitely helps them a little bit, especially on rebounds. But again, that Drummond doesn't provide defense, but he provides size and he provides rebounds. He's not going to give them offense. He could. Drummond could provide offense, but like he's not consistent at it. We've seen him. He shoots 48%. But if he's not doing a lot and if he's not trying to size up and trying to take people to the basket, he's actually not that bad. But on defense, he's bad. He's terrible on defense.
But yeah, they got worse in one area and better in another. But overall, I think they got a little bit better. Like overall, like just how they did a number against our bench, bro. Their bench was not performing that good in the playoffs. They was good, but not that good.
Yeah, and you did make a good point though. That was a good point though.
Hey, real quick, a little PSA announcement because a couple people were asking how to get on Discord. If like Rage, just do a little, tell people how to get hooked up with you and get into Discord.
Oh, AZ actually mentions it every stream, but if y'all want to get,
people were just asking right now. I just wanted to throw that out.
If y'all want to get into Discord, if y'all want hit me up personally at Nets Network _ on Instagram, and I'll let you know with the Discord. Because if I post in the Discord, it's just going to create a lot more people. So just hit me up. Just hit me up personally. I'll put it in the chat. AJ, you can pin it if you want. So if y'all want to join the Discord, hit me up. Always hit me up before the game if you want to join the chat, and I'll probably let you join. Because it's good to know before. Because like if you let me know like during the stream, that's kind of like a lot. To that's just too short notice in my opinion. So I can just let AJ know before, like somebody hit me up. They want to come in. So and they'll AJ be like, all right, I'll make sure to let them come in. Right. So hit me up at IG at Nets Network _
Yeah, I'll pin it. Just put it in the chat.
Okay.
Somebody said Kuzma. Yeah, Kuzma's. Somebody said how tall is Kuzma when he got drafted? He was 6'8" for when he got. He was 6'8".
Yeah, probably 6'8".
But you don't know. Sometimes the NBA listing's not totally accurate. Sometimes they're not totally accurate.
They don't.
They're not accurate.
DeMarcus Cousins was listed as tall as KD.
KD has been listed as 6'9" his whole career.
For real.
I'm like, bro, this man is not 6'9".
Yo, the NBA listing be wrong sometimes. So don't believe the NBA listing sometimes, y'all.
Bullshit, bro. Yeah. And then on 2K, bro, they just fixed it like this year because it
can't
be 6'9" on 2K20. I'm like, bro, he don't feel right, bro. Make him 7 foot. Like, be real, like make him 7 foot. Bro. He's still not accurate. He's 6'10" right now. He should be 6'11".
He's taller than
himself said he's
because him and Claxton be standing next to each other, and he's a little taller than Claxton. So I'm like,
make that nigga 7 foot. Stop playing, bro. Make him 7 foot, bro. That shit makes me so mad, bro. Because I'm taking shots and they low key contested, but they wouldn't be contested if he was his right height. Like, make him 7 foot.
2K be cheesing you, bro.
Fucking mad.
2K be cheesing you. Yeah, the NBA listing is not totally accurate sometimes. I think LeBron's listed at 6'8" or 6'9". He's
6'9" now, but for like the most time on Cleveland, he was still listed at 6'8".
Yeah, NBA listing be wildin', bro. I don't know if they do it without the shoes on or with the shoes on.
That's what I'm saying. That's a big thing.
Yeah, I don't know if they do it, but yeah, it's not totally accurate. What I do is I just match up like certain players together. Like, who walks by who and be like, oh, he's just okay. Just judge it off that.
Remember when they matched up KD against Boogie, and they were like pretty much the same height.
Yeah,
I think KD was a little bit taller than Boogie, bro. A little bit. It looked like his head was just a little bit taller than bro. KD is taller than some centers, bro. Like he is.
Yeah.
Make that man 7 foot before I get mad. Swear to God, bro.
He's gonna pop out to Ronnie's crib.
Swear to God, bro. I don't like him, bro. I'm talking about 6'10", bro. He is not 6'10", bro.
Yo. I think somebody said Chios is 5'8" in real life.
Chill out. Don't do that man like that. He's already short.
His shoes gotta be giving him like 2 or 3 extra inches.
Yeah, his shoes are. I need to see him matched up height wise. I need to see him like head to head against Isaiah Thomas.
It's pretty. The average basketball shoe give you 1.5 to 2 inches. 1.5 to 2 inches. So
imagine he get it. Damn. Sorry. That's probably why they never show him walking in and dressed up. Probably look like a little kid.
Yo, they never do that. They never show Chioza walk it. Like, they never do that, yo. That's funny how they do that.
Chioza's got it in his contract, no walk-ins.
Yeah, it's funny, though. Somebody said Katie, Claxton, Blake is big front court. We match up well with everyone. Yeah.
Yes, I want that. So I want like different versions of that. But I like KD and Clax starting.
Yeah, we can definitely match up with the Lakers. Definitely match up with the Lakers.
I like that, bro. You could do Blake. You could do not DeAndre, but you could do Jeff. Like that's a long lineup. Everybody in that bit 6'10" and 7 foot.
Bro, sheesh. Bro, I love Claxton up against Ibaka would be a great matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, like James Harden, Kyrie, and then as soon as you get to small forward, you got KD 7 foot. Like I like the idea of 3, 4, 5 just being tall as fuck. I think that would help a lot.
Yeah,
that size.
Yeah. All right, yo. So we reached that time.
If the green light to hit a jumper, that would be so valuable to this team.
That's a fact. Somebody said Claxton over AD. All right, so we reached that time in the chat. It's the Say Whatever segment. You can say whatever you want in the chat. We'll respond to it. This is the Say Whatever segment in the stream.
What's Harden's waist size?
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
I'm asking, bro. He wear a 40. Let's be real. He wear 40, 36.
Oh my god! Somebody said that was the reason he got hurt because of his weight.
280.
No, he said Harden. That's why, because he weighs too much.
We talked about
Harden got hurt because he was carrying the team for a little bit there. That's why that man got hurt.
Oh, here's a good question. Somebody said, should we sign Thon Maker? What do you guys think about that?
You know what I think about that.
Yeah.
Rage has a
But at this point, another big. I mean, you're not going to get a quality big, so sign somebody just to have. That's the way I look at it. I don't even care who it is anymore. Just sign a big body that can at least get in there and maybe eat some shit up. That's even if it's just some fouls for a little bit.
Somebody said we have another roster spot. No, we don't. I think I answered this before. We don't have another roster spot right now.
No, we'd have to drop Chioza.
Yeah, we would have to drop Chioza. Mike James is currently.
You might as well drop him.
Mike James is currently taking LaMarcus's spot just for right now. He's on a 10-day, but he's taking LaMarcus's spot for right now. Somebody said AD was trash again. Who's the most?
Can't really blame him though.
Somebody said who's the most overrated player in the NBA? Gage Williams. Shout out Gage Williams. He said who's the most overrated player in the NBA? Oof, that's a tough question.
Who's the most what player in the NBA?
Overrated.
Overrated.
Oh, overrated. I thought you said bulletproof. I don't know. I'm hearing shit today.
Overrated.
That's tough.
Well, Tyler Hero was a little overrated. They hyped him way up, but
yeah,
he's kind of coming back down.
Is way overrated.
Damn.
He's coming back down. I mean, the dude's
I just said he was better than Chioza. I ain't overrated.
Oh yeah, obviously, but I think they hyped up Tyler Hero pretty good.
For what it's worth, Kawhi last year was heavily overrated. For what it's worth, I feel like when he messed up a lot during the season.
I think Ben Simmons is overrated.
Mr. Notorious.
Yeah, I think I would say Ben probably.
Y'all think LaMelo's overrated?
I think Ben Simmons and who?
LaMelo.
Nah.
No. He can give you a triple-double.
I was impressed with him. I wasn't quite sure what we were going to get, but he came in looking like a kid out of high school playing basketball and just
LaMelo
doing his thing.
Yeah. He might be underrated. Even far.
Now, Lonzo, on the other hand, he overrated.
Yeah, he was very overrated.
Yeah, that's tough.
Do y'all think Bradley Beal is overrated?
No.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
No, he's not. I don't think he is. I mean, he got like his scoring talent is there.
Bradley Beal's tough.
He's
not overrated.
He is averaging 35 because the team is trash, but the scoring and his talent is there. That's not overrated.
He's talented. Yeah, he's very talented.
No, I don't hear anybody screaming like he's going to take the team. He's going to carry the team and take them to the playoffs and all this shit. And if they were talking that, then maybe. But I mean, the dude's still got mad skills. The dude's still got a lot going for him.
Yeah, overrated would be like everybody thinks a player is something. Like majority of people think a player is something that they're not. So
yeah. Oh, somebody said Giannis. Somebody said Giannis.
Damn. His numbers though. Like
his numbers is different though.
Like he is and he isn't.
His numbers is like 30 and 15.
MVP winning Defensive Player of the Year in the same year as one of them. Yeah. I don't know. I can overrate that.
Aaron Burhan said Trae Young is overrated. I might actually agree with him. He's got some good skills, but I kind of think the same thing. They kind of
I agree with Trae.
But I also think his attitudes what's fucked him over this year. I really think the way he carries himself has not been conducive to his play style. And then he just got hurt, but I don't think he's all that.
As far as this season, definitely Andre.
Draymond not overrated.
I feel like Andre's been the most overrated player this season.
You said Draymond's not overrated?
Yeah, Draymond's not overrated.
No, Drummond. He's been severely overrated.
Drummond's only overrated. Drummond was only overrated by Lakers fans. Everyone knew that he wasn't that good.
Jeannie Buss posted a picture of him and then compared it to a picture of her father and Kareem.
Damn. Can't compare that, man.
But they have close ties to the Lakers organization, though, so that's kind of
Kareem Abdul-Drummond.
I wouldn't put those two names in the same photo or even same sentence, but I don't know.
What was I gonna say? So Draymond was overrated that year when he made the All-Star team. He didn't deserve that All-Star. I'm sorry, he didn't.
Yeah, like when people think like he's not going to carry your team, but like defensive, like if you defensively, like all around, bro, and what he does for a team, bro, like he's the reason that the Warriors got 73 wins.
He just made All-Star.
They were successful.
He just made that All-Star team because it was the Warriors were killing that one year. Because he was averaging like 8 points. He was averaging like 8 points. He was all that.
Hard almost beat him in a 3-point contest.
It goes back to what people. It goes back to what people think about him. Now, some people thought that like, oh, Draymond gonna carry the team while Steph going. If you one of those people, like obviously not. But like, bro, Draymond is a key piece on that. It is the big Steph, Clay, and Draymond. That is a big three, bro. He's good for that team.
Yo, that year that Draymond was an All-Star, I don't even think Clay was an All-Star that year.
That's disrespectful.
That's crazy, right? I think Steph was an All-Star. Steph was an All-Star and Draymond was. I don't know if Clay was that year.
What about underrated players?
Colin Sexton.
I got De'Aaron Fox.
He's tough.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is definitely
Colin
underrated.
Sexton, De'Aaron Fox.
Drew Holiday is underrated too.
Severely.
Very.
Yeah.
I think Kyle Lowry a little bit underrated.
Kemba's
he's underrated.
Yo, the names in the chat got me dying right now, son.
CP3 might be the most underrated player, top 3.
Yeah, he is underrated, bro. CP3 is underrated.
Jimmy Butler. I was finna say Jimmy Butler is top
Jimmy
3
Butler
underrated.
Yeah, underrated too.
I think Devin Booker's still underrated.
Yeah.
Nah, everybody thinks Devin's nice though.
I'm about to say he's starting.
Nobody really talks about Devin Booker like that, though. Nobody really talk. If you talk about best NBA players, you're not talking about Devin Booker. Not right.
I think we see so many players that are underrated.
But people think. But people actually do think. Like, you know, people. If you ask,
he was an all-star.
You should say, yeah, he's nice.
He's an all-star. No, the reason I think CP3 is underrated because they had a stat of like the teams where CP3 went to, and then before he went there, trash. Then he goes there, playoffs. Like they had a whole list. Everything in every team he went to in his career, it like got so increasingly better. Like it's really crazy.
Examples: the OKC and the Suns.
Yeah, the Suns.
CP3 and LeBron are like currently still like the best playmaker team carriers.
Yeah,
right now. Like
bro.
They are like
every team, bro. Every team Chris Paul went to, it just gets crazy better. And it started with the Hornets when he got drafted to the Hornets or whatever.
Tyrese Halliburton,
playmaker ever.
Yeah, man. CP3 is definitely
playmaker.
I think Michael Porter Jr. is underrated.
I don't know.
People think he's good though.
I don't know.
People think he's good though. It's too early. Nah, it's too early for Mike. He's only in the second year. It's too early for him to be like.
He's been doing good though, man.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm excited to see how he turn out.
It's too early. I need more.
I had his card in 2K19 and I was eating with that shit.
Yo, I didn't even realize, bro. He dropped 39 yesterday.
Who did?
Did he?
Michael Porter
Jr. And he dropped 26 the day before, and 17, and 21, and 21, 25, 24. Damn.
Let's see this.
Somebody said Van Fleet underrated. Ooh.
No, he might be. He might be a little bit.
He's properly rated in my opinion because his team's not doing that well, but he's still a decent player.
I think I agree. He's properly rated. Gary Trent Jr. Okay, y'all get crazy. I hate the chat said Gary Trent Jr. underrated. I hate you guys.
Norman Powell's severely underrated.
Oh yeah, Norman Powell is underrated. Norman Powell is underrated.
Oh, bro, Rondo. Oh yeah, Rondo underrated.
Somebody said the chat is going crazy with this underrated, overrated shit, bro.
Zach LaVine's a good one.
Somebody said
honestly, I think Zach LaVine's properly rated.
You know what the craziest one is for overrated and underrated? There's a good argument for both Westbrook.
What?
Mm-hmm. I could see both.
He's underrated.
So a lot of people call him overrated. A lot of people call him overrated. A lot of people call him underrated.
He's overrated to me. He's overrated to me.
A lot of the times, like he doesn't contribute to actually win to win.
That's what I was saying. Like he's good at carrying a team.
He's a stat padder. He's a stat padder.
Low key,
the Wizards aren't that good right now.
He's a stat padder.
And they have Beal.
Westbrook's a stat padder.
Westbrook is a victim of his own success. And the way he carries himself, he's got unbelievable skill. He can ball out there, but he's not a guy that makes the rest of his team better, like, say, a Harden or somebody like that. Like,
yeah, he's a stat pattern. He's a stat pattern.
Because every time they talk to the man, he's got an attitude.
The way I knew Westbrook,
anytime you question him, what's that going on?
No, so the way I knew Westbrook was a stat pattern is that time at OKC where he was like one rebound away from a triple double. Yeah, you saw that, right?
Letting him get because they're best friends. He was letting him. Steven Adams would look at the ball and be like, "Go get it."
He was one rebound away, and Steven Adams had it in his hands, and then Westbrook like grabbed it, and like it was like 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They was up by like 15.
Yeah,
they was up by like 20 points, and he was like, "Give me that shit," and he grabbed it.
I remember that. I do remember that game.
I was like, "Nah, he's stat padding, bro."
But he is a good finisher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Curry's a better layup finisher than he is, but obviously Russell can dunk. He's a good passer. He will get assists. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, I don't think it's a little overrated.
I think he's the kind of guy that feels like he's so good, but he just plays the game for himself. Like that's the vibe I get for him is like he just plays it for himself and he doesn't give a shit about what you think or.
Somebody said, let me read the comment. Somebody said CJ McCollum is underrated. Yeah, I agree. Bobo underrated. Yeah, I agree with that one. Schroeder.
Wizards should blow it up if they fail this year. They should really.
Who, the Wizards?
Portland. They should just
blow it up.
Either trade. They should trade CJ.
Chill, bro. Well, that's tough to say, man.
Because I think the Wizards need to go into a rebuild. They're in the worst position. For having Westbrook and Beal and still being a mediocre team. That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
King Overtake said Joe Harris, Abs Schroeder underrated. Do y'all agree?
I think Joe Harris.
I think they're about at least Joe Harris. Right. I think is about right.
Yeah, Joe Harris.
Schroeder is not really rated because he'll have a and the thing is with Schroeder is that he'll have a good game one game and then he'll have a bad game the other.
Yeah, he's hella inconsistent.
He's been playing okay.
I think Malcolm Brogdon's underrated as well.
Mike Conley underrated. Ugh. When he was on the Grizzlies, yes, but right now, no. When he was on the Grizzlies,
he's properly rated.
Yeah, right now he's properly. But when he was on the Grizzlies, he was severely underrated. Yes, he was. Somebody said Donovan Mitchell need more respect. He's a dog. That's a fact. He is. Yes.
He got to get farther in the playoffs. He got to.
He deserves the respect that he gets, but he's properly rated for not getting that far in the finals. But he's still a great player. He's not overrated or underrated. He's a good player.
He shows up. He
deserves respect. He's one of the best guards. But if you want to go to that next level, you have to get to at least the. Have they been to the conference finals? No.
Second round.
No, you gotta. They always get eliminated at first, second, or third. You gotta get farther. But you have a good team. You first seed. You gotta get farther if you want that next level.
Wait, who's Will Martin? Somebody said Will Martin's under.
Fucking trolling, bro.
I was like, yo, is that an actor or something?
Nah, he was cooking us though when we faced him.
Oh yeah, he said Will Barton. Oh,
when we had KD and Karras.
Yeah, I think Will Barton is underrated, bro. Will Barton is underrated. I think Will Barton's pretty good, man. Okay, now the chat's getting crazy. I'm done with this topic. The chat said Zaza Pachulia.
What did they say?
Zaza Pachulia is underrated.
I saw TLC underrated.
All right,
chill out, bro.
I saw Zaza Pachulia.
They going crazy.
It's time to wrap this up, y'all. Somebody said Zaza Pachulia is underrated. All right, y'all.
I hate Zaza. I don't like him, bro.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the like button. Again, appreciate Nets Nation, Nets World. Always supporting. We on Tuesday versus who we playing Tuesday? The Raptors.
Pacers.
Raptors?
The
Pacers?
Raptors. Yeah, right.
We on to Tuesday, Raptors. You know what I'm saying?
And we're looking for revenge.
Yeah, you gotta get that revenge.
We trying to get that back. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gotta get that revenge on.
Hey, we'll have KD.
That's a dub.
Walking in there going, look what I found. I picked him up.
Facts.
That's a dub.
Chose, you any last words you want to say, Chose?
Nets in 5.
That's all he had to say. Enough said.
Spicy. Do some flavor on that.
Good last words.
That was elite. That might be the most elite speech I've ever heard for like last words.
Nets in 5. I like that. Like 4, you know what I'm saying? Nets in 5.
No, he didn't say a word after that too.
Lose a game. Yeah.
He didn't say a word after. That's what made it so lethal. Like he didn't say one word after. He didn't say nothing. All right.
No stutter, no nothing.
Yeah. Julia Rage. What's your last words? We need Julian's speech.
Good game. Good game. No, I ain't finna give a speech.
No speech.
Shout out to Kyrie. First and foremost. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to KD. Shout out to the whole team. No shout out to the coach because he want to switch everything. But we gonna see y'all next game and we gonna catch a dub. It's about time that we really should have won the last game against the Raptors.
Yeah.
So we gonna be back. Like the stream up. Do that. You feel me? And we gonna be back.
Rage, Saint.
Andre Drummond is not a top 20 center.
Yo, he always reminds us. He never fails. Never fails to remind us. Saint.
All I gotta say is Brooklyn way with a little Jersey swag. That's it.
Everybody's coming spicy tonight with the last words. Damn, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all Tuesday.
All right, y'all.
Tuesday.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
Peace out, Nets Nation.
Yeah, Nets Nation. Again, another W stream. Appreciate everybody that supports, everybody that tunes into my content and tunes into Nets world in general. The Nets fans all over the world, worldwide. How's my girl doing? My girl's well, not really my girl, but she's one of my girls. You know what I'm saying? Keep it on the low. She's doing good though. I was talking to her the other day. Hopefully, like we can go to another Nets game so I can vlog for you guys. Again, if you hit the like button for me, and if you guys don't forget to follow me on Nets Kingdom 711. Make sure you go on Instagram, follow me on Nets Kingdom 711 if you don't follow me. And again, if you want to join the Discord, we're probably going to open up the phone lines next time. Make sure you make a Discord, download the Discord app, get to Instagram, type in Nets Network _, DM Nets Network _, and Rage will talk to Rage and help work on getting you into the Discord server. Again, the Discord server, we have about 80 people in there. 80 to people in there talking. It's a bit of a huge. Just think of it as a Nets group chat. It's just Nets talk 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Nets talk 24/7. Aaron Brains, I'm a player. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, you know, man, gotta keep I'm young, bro. I want to keep my options open. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be tied down yet. I don't want to be tied down. Shout out my moderators, Isaac, Justin Luckett wasn't here, but shout out Justin Luckett. Appreciate you, Isaac, though. Yeah, Isaac, it's all good, man. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming up. Isaac said, how do you say keep it on the low in front of 660? The crazy part is, right, with the girl I went to the Nets game with, if you guys go to my vlog, right, that's what we were talking about, the girl I went to the Nets game with in my vlog. I didn't tell her the name of my YouTube channel, so I just told her, yo, this is for YouTube, because I'm doing YouTube, and I didn't tell her the exact name of the channel, so hopefully she don't like find me and then I'm screwed. Hopefully you don't find me. But I didn't tell her the name of the channel. I just told her, yo, I just need to, get you on videos for my Nets, my channel. I said my YouTube channel. I didn't say Nets. I said my YouTube channel. She knows I have a Nets fan page, though. She knows I have a Nets fan page. Before I go, though, somebody asked, how do I get on Discord? Yeah, I just told you, make the Discord and then DM Rage at Nets Network _. So download Discord, make the Discord, DM Rage. That's how you get on. She want to break up with you now? Yo, you guys are the worst. Before I go, though, give me some video ideas. What do you guys want to see? I guess before. I mean, this Tuesday's a long kind of wait. So, what do you guys want to see? So give me topics. Nets topics. Anything you guys want to see? Before we stream next time on Tuesday. Spam topics. Yeah, Ray just dropped his IG. Roshi Panda. Ray just dropped his IG. So. Young Money said you should have piped. I did. I'm trying to text Nets, but it won't allow me. Yeah, Aaron Brahim, facts. I don't want to get stuck in a toxic relationship. That's a fact. I want to keep my options open, man. There's so many beautiful women all over around the world, all over New York. I just, I just need I need the rotation. It's so much better having a rotation of girls. You know what I'm saying? It's the best way to do it. I mean, if you like being in a relationship, that's fine. I'm not against it, but just having like different amount of girls, like 1 girl, 2 girls, 3 girls, like just a different girl you can text. You know what I'm saying? Because I get tired of them sometimes, of 1 girl. So you're just like, let me text this other one. Let me chill with her for a day. Chill with her for a week. She def watching. Yo, chill. Yo, chill, girl. Chill. I might have to delete this. I might have to edit this part of the stream and delete it. I'm going to edit this part of the stream and delete it just in case. Yeah, but give me topics, y'all. Give me topics. Yeah, don't snitch, chat. Don't snitch. Like I said, I'm being vulnerable here. I'm telling y'all my personal life. But give me topics, y'all. Give me topics before I go. I'm trying to get some topics. Give me Nets topics. Give me what y'all want to see. My future. My future for the Nets. Okay, my future for the Nets. Okay. Playoff matchups. Okay. I like that. Recaps or summaries on players this season. Shout out BC World. Shout out Justice for those. And Aaron Christie. Shout out Aaron Christie. Recaps or summaries on players. Okay. The Marcus Aldridge replacements. Okay. On demon timing. About demon timing. Yeah, no cap. There's kids in here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I shouldn't be talking like I said. This is personal stuff, man. I should have just kept it PG. My fault, y'all. Yo, I got stacked. Yo, y'all killing me. It looks like I got a more stacked roster than the Nets. Nah, bro. Bro, it's just that's how I like. It's just a rotation. I like it's just a rotation, man. It's just a rotation. It's just a variety. It's, just variety. Don't judge me, chat. Do not judge me, chat. Do not judge me. Just accept me for who I am, chat. Why won't the chat accept me for who I am? Give us more free agents available. Okay, I like that one. Nets highlights. Nets 2K rebuild. Oh, I've seen a lot of 2K rebuild videos. I might do a 2K rebuild video. I don't know. That might be a good option. Players you want us to resign this offseason. Ooh, that's good. Playoff matchups. What if Klay Thompson came back to Golden State? This is a Nets channel, Roshi. Nobody gonna want to see the Klay Thompson video. T. Ahmed said, "Now I do what you're doing if you're not streaming for days." T. Ahmed, y'all really go, yo. This is the last time I'm being personal with you guys, yo. I can't be personal with y'all. Video with AJ has no. Yo, Aaron Burhay with the W. AJ got a better rotation than Steve Nash. I'm crying. I can't be serious now. I can't get topics now. Y'all just coming at me now. Yo. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do when I get off the stream right here. I'm gonna pray just like Kyrie. This is what I'm gonna do after the stream because y'all giving me anxiety right now. This is what I'm gonna do after the stream right here. You see what's on the screen? That's what I'm gonna do. Inshallah. Somebody said NBA edition jersey rankings. Somebody said AJ make a 2K video diverse. Okay, I'll write that down. A 2K Nets rebuild. Jersey ranks. Ooh, Young Money. NBA. Okay, I might do a Nets jersey rank. I might do the Nets jersey rank video. Who knows? I don't know if people would watch that. Would people watch that? A Nets jersey rank video. Asian kids summer free agency. I like that. Somebody said we're gonna rebuild. We already got the best roster. NBA new edition jerseys ranking. Okay. Oh, appreciate the super chat, bro. Prod by chance. Appreciate you, bro. Having a roster is way better. Yeah, prod by chance. Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you. That's all. Like, as long as you're safe, you know what I'm saying? Just all you gotta do. It's just the roster. It's like a rotation, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And don't judge me. It's just like, I don't know. I get tired of one girl sometimes. Like, I get annoyed. Jay Yardy, I know we're going to sign Ibaka this offseason because Kawhi is leaving the Clippers. Ooh. That's going to be tough. Ibaka was supposed to come here. He should have came here. Yo, y'all really get it. This is crazy. This is somebody said, how's my Tinder game? It's okay. You know, I mean, it depends. Like when I have a certain amount of girls like in my rotation, I don't really go on the Tinder or Black or whatever. I just stay with the rotation. But when I clean out, like, you know, when you have to reamp your rotation, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta rebuild your rotation. Then sometimes I do go on Tinder. If I gotta rebuild the rotation, I'll look and see, or just Instagram. I'll be looking on Instagram, see what girls, you know. Yeah, I appreciate this paying attention. Yeah, Ramadan Alvin. Yeah, Ramadan. Saint said Ramadan Alvin. I'm gonna have to pray after I get off here. Justice said AJ finna start shaking after the stream, texting the girl. I'm gonna text her right now. I'm about to text her right now after I'm about to be like, hey babe, how are you? How's your night? I'm about to ask her to be watching the Oscars. New Brooklyn Nets clothing. How Nets got the team like this? Oh, timeline vid. That's a good idea. Shout out Aaron Christie. Shout out My Holy King. Somebody Nicholas Reed, AJ looks like Sean Mars got mad signings. Yeah, you know. Shout out T. Ahmed, bro. Shout out Toronto. Shout out everybody that rocking me. That's international and other countries. I appreciate all the love I get from other countries, yo. Big up to other countries. That's worldwide. Katie's using 7. Yeah. My Holy King said Ibaka signed with them because of 19. Yeah, Ibaka should have been with us. You know, he was supposed to be with us, but he wanted that bread. Spring cleaning. Oh, my Holy King, that's perfect word for it. That's a perfect word for it. Spring cleaning. Yeah. Yo, I can't with the chat tonight, bro. The chat is really funny tonight. I'm going to have to delete all this. I'm going to have to edit this part of the stream. I don't know if I'm going to leave this up. I wanted to leave this up so people can watch, because I don't think people rewatch these whole streams. I know some people do, but I might have to delete this end part here. I'm going to have to delete this end part. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I got enough ideas, though. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the support. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit me up on Next Kingdom 711. I'm out.